Hello, this is Mike from Sunwest and Kiki from Sunwest. We're going to give you some hints on how to put cylinder heads back on our Subaru short blocks. First of all, here's the short block. All our short blocks are completely cleaned, bored and honed. We use diamond hones. We use OEM rear main seals. We use the steel plate backs. They had a problem with some of these being plastic. Our short blocks do not come with an oil pump. We do have oil pumps available. Our decks are CBN milled, so we want the cylinder heads to be the same way. So we're going to go right from here to what do you do with your cylinder heads. So here's the cylinder head that I just pulled the rocker arm assembly off of. We're going to give you a little lesson on how to put these back together. But this is to show these cylinder heads have been run through the wash. They've already been washed, and this is how dirty they are after they've been washed in a hot tank. So it's very, very important if you're going to just clean check in the middle of the cylinder heads that you're going to put on our short block, they need to be tore down. So now we're going to show you how to take the cylinder heads apart and properly clean them before installing them on our short block. So back to taking the heads apart to clean them before you put them on the short block. We've removed the rocker arm assemblies. It takes a 12mm bolt. This is an 06 and newer rocker arm assembly, which is pretty intricate, and we'll go into how to put that back together. It's really important. There's a procedure for putting this back together. As far as pulling the tower off of the head, you're going to need a 10mm socket, a T40 Torx, and a 10mm or a 5mm Torx. So we've already loosened all the bolts, and then the cam tower comes off. Subaru does give you a little spot right here that you can stick a screwdriver and pry it up to break it loose, because it's got silicone on it and it's pretty hard to come off. So I want to show you, this head's been cleaned. This is what you come out with. So if you don't remove this tower and clean this stuff, all this is going to go back into your new short block and possibly take the bearings out. So we're trying to eliminate that right off the bat. One thing about the Subaru is this camshaft, if you can see, it has holes in it. So it's fed oil through these holes. This is a hollow channel. I've actually I got a camshaft here that's been broken in half, so you can see that. So it's hollow all the way through. That metal debris gets inside of the camshaft, and it's almost impossible to get it out. So we're going to show you how to clean that, because if you don't, it's just going to go right back into the oil system and right back into the new short block. So we actually have a camshaft here that has been pulled out of a motor. I'm going to run a little bit of lacquer thinner through it. You could use spray carb cleaner. You can get it at any Napa store or parts store. We're going to shoot a little lacquer thinner and show you that this cam is full of material, and this needs to be taken out before you assemble the head back onto the new motor. It's already coming out right there. I haven't even had to blow it. So that's all metal. That metal is going to go right into your new motor if you don't take care of this. So that's just a short little burst that I did. So what we usually do is we'll flip this the other way, put carb cleaner in this hole, blow it that way, just keep blowing it back and forth until it comes out clean. But you don't want this going back into your new short block. One of the other things we need to be a little careful of on the Subaru heads is they have a problem of the valve guides coming loose in the cylinder heads. It's a little more prevalent in the later 06 and newer heads, but the early ones do too. So I want you to double check your valve guides, and you can do that by looking inside your exhaust ports. So this is the valve, this is the guide, this is the head. So what you want to do is make sure both exhaust ports, the guide is in the same position, and this guide is in a normal position. If the guide had slipped, it would be clear down into here. What it does is it actually comes loose in the head. Now we're going to switch over to the other exhaust port, and I'll show you that it's about in the same position. So as long as they're both in the same position and they're up high like that, you should be fine. Thanks for watching our video. This is Mike from Sunwest. Please take a look at the other videos we have on our YouTube channel. Thank you.